Hello everyone, welcome to Zahidi's English Mastery. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the trickiest parts of English, homophones. What is a homophone actually? Sometimes you might have heard some tricky sentences in which we have the words with the same pronunciation, and it challenges you to understand the meaning and the concept of the sentence. What about this sentence? The bear can't bear to the bear. So, this sentence is containing of three words with the same pronunciation. Homophone has the same case. Homophones are the kinds of words in English which have the same pronunciation with different meanings and spellings. It means they are spelled in different ways. Sometimes they have the same way, but they have the same pronunciation. So, in this video, we are covering a few homophones. The first pair of homophones we have here, allowed versus allowed. The first allowed is a verb. It means permitted. For example, pets are allowed in this cafe. The second allowed is an adverb. It means spoken out loud. For example, she read the poem aloud. The next one is break versus break. The first break is a noun. It means a device to stop a vehicle. For example, he hit the brake suddenly. The second break is a verb. It means to separate, or it can also be used as a noun sometimes, and it means a pause. For example, don't break the vase, or let's take a break. The next one is buy versus buy. The first buy is a verb. It means to purchase. For example, I'll buy groceries later. The second buy is a preposition. It means near or through. For example, the book was written by her. And the third buy means goodbye. It's actually a short way to say goodbye. For example, she waved and said bye. The next pair is cell versus cell. The first cell means a small room, or a biological unit, or a mobile phone, and it's used as a noun. For example, he studied a plant cell under the microscope. But the second cell is a verb, and it means exchange for money. For example, they sell handmade jewelry. The next pair is hear versus hear. The first hear means to perceive sound, and it's used as a verb. For example, can you hear the birds singing? But the second hear means in this place, and it is used as an adverb. For example, come over here. The next pair is peace versus peace. The first peace is a noun. It means absence of war or calm. For example, she meditates for inner peace. But the second peace means a part of something. Still, it's used as a noun. For example, he ate a piece of cake. The next pair is principal versus principal. The first principal means head of a school or main. It's used as a noun or sometimes as an adjective. For example, the principal gave a speech. In this sentence, principal is used as a noun. But in the second example, the principal reason is cost. In this example, principal is used as an adjective. But the second principle is used as an adjective or sometimes as a noun too. But it has a different meaning. It means fundamental truth or rule. For example, she stands by her moral principles. The next pair is stationary versus stationary. The first stationary means not moving. For example, the car remained stationary. But the second stationary means writing materials. For example, she bought fancy stationery for letters. There versus there versus there. The first there means belonging to them, and we can use it as an adjective. For example, it's their house. The second there is an adverb, and it means a place or existence. For example, put the book over there. Or we can also use it to mean there is a problem. And the last there we have is the contracted form of they plus are. For example, they're coming soon. The next pair is weather versus weather. The first weather means atmospheric conditions. For example, the weather is sunny today. But the second weather means expressing a choice. For example, I wonder whether it'll rain. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Got something to say? Drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you. Catch you in the next one.